Hello, good morning. Okay. Oh, I love how, oh, I'm loving these shades. I'm kind of liking that one. It's like soft. Good morning. Good morning. Lucy, please stop. Please stop whining. You can do this. You'll be a big girl. You'll be a big girl. Okay? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hola. Hola. Let's do new moon in Virgo. Let's do new moon in Virgo. Good morning. Hi, dear. I can't be like too loud because Caden is on, he's home today, homeschooling. It's not his day in school. And my dad's out. I wanted to go outside, but my dad's out there making a freaking ruckus. So I can't be like super loud. I can't be super loud. Welcome to the new moon in Virgo. Welcome to the new moon in Virgo. I look fabulous this morning. Thank you. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. You know? You know what it is? Ramon. Hey, buddy. Like you're my animal. Hey, buddy. You can see the cards better in the shade. Hi, Aunt. Here's all my men. I got a question for my men. And I battled this out the other day with somebody. When a man and a woman separate and they've been married. Hi, Jen. Hi, everyone. Oh, happy birthday to him. When a man and a woman separate from a marriage, right? Like they go into like a separation, even though they've been separated for like 6 months to a year, say, okay, that length. We were sitting around, I was shooting the shit with a couple men, friends, and somebody brought up a good point to me. Well, I don't know if it's a good point. Well, I'm not going to judge. I'm just saying, like, to me, I was like baffled. But to them, when there's a separation, they were considering that a break. And I've never, hi Lala, sorry I clicked out. And I've never looked at a separation as like a break. I looked at a separation like, that shit's over. So I was like, then why the F am I here? I would consider it like, you're about to get a divorce. Like, but the thing is, I think I'm feeling better because I'm like, I accepted certain things, right? So I'm thinking to myself, well, man, if you're looking at it as a break, then you're leaving the door open to whatever. And that's like being second best. I'm straight with that shit. So me, I'm like, now I know clearly where I stand because I will never even feel, and I'm a confident person, but I'm like, I'll never feel confident enough again, like around you, knowing that like I'd be considered second best and it's really just a break and you're leaving the door open. Get the fuck out of here. So being a guy, do you really consider a separation actually being a break? Because I never looked at it like that. And I'm like, damn, fuck this. I got feelings for you, but I'm fucking out. It was a big wake-up call for me. You do 100%. So it must be a guy thing because us women are like, fuck you. I was like kind of devastated. I was like baffled. I'm like, is this a fucking joke? Are you serious right now? That's what you consider a separation? Isn't that crazy, ladies? So basically, they're free to do what they want while they're separated, but they're leaving the door open. So don't ever My advice, don't mess with a man who's separated. It's like putting yourself in a third party. I know, I really felt like it was like new for me too. I was like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious right now? You're just on a break? Because I'm pretty sure he and she hasn't been in your life for freaking 6 to 8 months. Like, what the fuck? Then what the fuck am I? Am I just like your toy right now? Like, what am I to you then? You know what I mean? Like, to me, you say it's not a break. See, so we got a couple different opinions for guys, but us ladies are like, screw you. We didn't consider it a break. I can't do the break thing, man. I feel like it's just more pain. You're just dragging on the inevitable. But that's my opinion. You know? And I'm just like, Jesus. Maybe I should put that down. Be able to see me a little better. Even though I like the sunshine. But, I was like, I like the sunshine. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little bent out of shape. I literally was like, why the fuck am I here? I actually like you. I actually like you. I feel like I'm dealing with a married man. Now that they're sitting here shooting the shit and everyone thinks they're funny and they're putting it in a new light for me, I'm like, you just gave me a massive wake-up call. Like, thank you. And I think I feel better because I'm no longer like confused. I'm kind of just like, I'm accepting that that's what you think it is. So, ladies, if a man says to you they're separated, and I don't care if it's been 6 months or a year or longer, be careful. Because that's basically being with a married man. And I never looked at it like that, ever. Because I'm like, they're separated. Like, she hasn't been in the house for like 8 months. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so now I'm just like, what the fuck? See, so a couple of my men were like, absolutely, it's a break. And a couple were like, absolutely not. And all my ladies are probably like, what the fuck? So FYI, ladies, if a man says, I'm telling you, if a man tells you they're separated, they're only on a fucking break. So you're basically the side chick, giving somebody a little piece of ass. So if you're okay with just getting not much in return, do you. Look, matching. Matching. So it was definitely easy for me to accept that situation. As much as we still like each other, it's still like, no way. No way. Not anymore. And ladies and gents, you know I'm a very, I almost said talkative person because you wrote something. I'm a very confident person. But knowing that door is always open because it's your baby mom or whatever, I won't ever feel confident enough being intimate with that person again. And it's just the God honest truth. And it sucks, but it's the truth. So be careful if you guys put yourselves in those scenarios, because I think it's probably, because I've been seeing stuff like that on the board too. So it's important to know that those men really consider it a break. It's super disappointing. Like they were talking and shooting the shit. We're having a great time when this came into conversation. But I like almost cried. I had to gather myself because I was so disturbed. And I'm like, why did I never look at it like that? Because I look at a separation as you're done and you're basically fighting the inevitable. Like you're seriously fighting the inevitable. And you're keeping yourself in turmoil and pain and hopes. And it's just, it's like a constant mental battle. You know? But it's okay for them to sleep around, but God forbid they slept around. Like, you don't even have a right to be jealous. I guess you do if you're still holding on to feelings. Aw, thanks, sweetie. So, be aware of that, because I just found myself in that situation. It's just like, damn. I love you, but I like you a little less now. And that's done. And that's done. So, but how many of my ladies, welcome, 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 really considered that a break? Like, honestly, was I that naive to that, like, terminology? I don't know. I guess growing up and stuff is like a break. No, there's no breaks. You're fucking either done. It's like, when's enough enough? Like, how long's your break? Like, do you just take a break at spring break? Your summer? Taking a break? Let's take a break this summer. I'll hit you up when it gets chilly again. I don't believe in breaks like that either. It's, you're either done or you're not. Like, there's... And then it's like, oh yeah, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. Like, what the fuck is that? You might as well be in a freaking... What do you call that? A polyamorous freaking situation, if that's what you're down for. New Jersey doesn't have separations. Well, fucking neither does this New England girl, okay? To me, it's like, what the fuck? But are you guys just as baffled? Hey, John. Yes, separation means timeout. Yeah, see, still involved, but taking time to play. You see, fuck that. Fuck that. That pisses me off. I'm sorry, John. I respect everyone's opinion. Fuck that shit. You might as well just put me in the category of a fucking hoe. Seriously. Fuck that. You go play somewhere else. If I want a boy toy, I'm gonna find one that's not in a separation. I'm gonna find one where it's like, you never know where things may go. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. But I'm just like, not that I'm saying like I'm naive, but I literally didn't think it was a break. Like, do I think they would probably get back together? I don't know. No, not really. It's over. At this point, there's just mind games. Yeah, boy toys with more opportunity, for real. Can't you just roll with it? Fuck no. Not no more. I'm gonna roll out of this house. I'm gonna go roll into another one. Fuck that shit. I'll still always be friends with these people, but like, intimacy, all that, fucking done. Done. I'll go find less problems elsewhere. Can't you just roll with it? No, not no more. Not no more, you little mofo. Go find some other chick. Seriously. Why don't you be that person and follow what the community guidelines, the conditioning guidelines. Why don't you go just bang everything fucking out there? You do what you feel like you need to do and leave me out of that. No tolerance to that shit. And I even said to the people, I'm like, God forbid you found somebody that has all those qualities, and God forbid you just enjoyed them. You know what I mean? And then you get the whole, oh, it's bad timing. It's not bad timing. Everyone comes into each other's lives. It's either a pick me up or a bring me down. You know what I mean? So it's like, how long are you gonna stare at those divorce papers for? For anybody who's in a separation, or when you actually gonna start the process and get the divorce papers. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess for me, I didn't realize that a majority of people look at that as a break. It's very disappointing. So, and I think it's more disappointing because of my own morals at that point. Because if you're going to leave the door open, that means I'm just second best in your eyes. And I won't ever settle for being just second best. I want to be a priority. And if I'm not a priority, you don't belong in my life like that. So at least I can take the intimacy out of that equation and accept it. So if you guys are in that situation, talk to this person and say, hey, what do you consider a separation? Seriously. I think that's very important right now. So anywho, thanks for the opinions and the feedback. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I do. I do. What's that? Because I'm friends with this person too. So, and if I struggled for a little while, like back and forth, like, can we be friends? But like, I will once I get my head straight, you know? And now that I know where I stand, it definitely makes it easier. That is for sure. What up, Buttercup? What up, Will? Look at all my men popping on. My whole handfuls of you guys right now. Yeah, that's basically like, I don't know. But I'm telling you, if you find yourself in that situation, you better ask that person what they consider to be a separation. And if they come at you and they're like, oh, it's a break. Next. Next. Did you check out? Oh, no. Well, I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah, so yeah, there definitely has to be boundaries. Absolutely. Hey, Ray. Thanks. Yeah, seriously. So I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely disappointed with that conversation. Breaking legs. Bacon and eggs. I know. Seriously, bacon and eggs. See you later, Gators. So, acceptance is nice. You know? I think if something was to ever change and, more feelings grow, then conversations, give it a shot if you guys want to. Conversations, I think, will definitely be necessary. But I think I was just, by my conversation, my expressions on my face, I'm telling you, like, I was just kind of, like, blown away. I really looked at a separation as, like, it's completely over and you're just, at this point, mentally torturing yourself and you're fighting the inevitable. I didn't come into your life to fight me, to push away. Like, I get it, lessons, but I get it, guys. But it's even harder for us, for the ones who I think have gone through this lesson, because it's like, yeah, two minds constantly. Do I stay or do I go? It's like plucking petals. And it's like, but you know better, but you want to try this. But there's a reason why you guys are together. So it really just depends on how you choose to flow. And it's your choice. But I will tell you, use your gut. But I would recommend asking what they consider a separation, because that was a big wake-up call for me. And I am one confident freaking chica. And I would never be able to get that confidence back in an intimate way unless there was like some major moves and some major conversations to be had. And that's not happening in my situation. So there's that. So acceptance is I think is the key right now for you guys. If it needs to crumble, let it crumble. I want it all. I want the golden egg. So we got this new moon in Virgo. Virgo energy can be difficult to work with, but it's nice energy. Make sure you're paying attention to your health too. Now is a really good time to set goals and do affirmations, and it's a really good time too to act on them, put them into place, especially if it has to do with weight or just health and getting into shape. And because Virgo rules our health, mental health, our soul health, our gut, you name it. you know. So, but I'm not telling you guys, like, I'm not being an ass. Like, if you're dealing with somebody who's separated and you guys are just rolling with it, then that's great. That's up to you. Just use your gut. Yeah, I'm just saying, I was baffled. I was like, oh. So, new moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo. I got sunshine. When it's cold outside. These look like little magnifying glasses too. All right. Let's do this, Brutus. Gonna have to make Kaden lunch soon. All right, well, 20 minutes and we just yapped for 20 effing minutes. Shocking. Full moon, new moon in Virgo. New moon in Virgo, new moon in Virgo, new moon in Virgo. The devil in the death card. Dun 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 dun. This is some serious soul searching. But look at the Hermit, right? I love it. What does your soul want? And let me remind you, when you go into Hermit mode, if this is what this is representing, but when you go into Hermit mode, okay, you don't come out the same. You definitely should not come out the same, all right? Because this is like, what does your soul really want? Okay, and right now it looks like it just wants a transformation. So this is nice, okay, because it is the new moon. So you might be a little quiet right now. It does look like you're using your soul to figure out what's next. Because your soul and acceptance, because it's pulling me back to acceptance, is two different things, right? So if you accept what your soul really wants and you're not getting it, bada bada bing. Is this the 8? It is. Okay, 8 of Cups, like I said. If your soul and acceptance, be out. Right? So it's time to walk away. Something is over. So, ladies and gents, right now, you guys are right on target with this Virgo energy. And I can't imagine, yeah, you're walking away from a situation, Queen of Swords, some type of relationship. It's a little bit of a battle, but you're talking about it, but you're definitely going to move forward. It's going to take a little time. You're still lying about something. So to me, I feel like you're probably lying to yourself. But it's definitely time to walk away. All right, there's definitely something that's over, and it's bittersweet, and your life is transforming. Okay, but honestly though, like, I feel like I'm getting a cramp in my foot. I feel like it's just the right thing, and this doesn't have to be like brutal. This is just like me with the whole accepting, right? What does your soul really want? And if something has to end on someone's end, and sorry, the phone rang. So if something needs to end on someone's end and you need to walk away from something, go ahead. It doesn't mean that you can't be friends, or it just depends on your scenario. You know, I just gave you a scenario that I was in, and this actually makes a lot of sense. And I actually haven't read since then, you know, so it actually makes a lot of sense. I'm right on target too. So I'm telling you, acceptance is huge right now, okay? This could be another energy walking away from a situation that's over too, and they're going in a new direction. I do feel like you're going towards the sun. So you're going towards something better, whether it's a relationship, self-love, you know, a job, your health. The newness is here, the energy. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. So someone's walking right towards the Queen of Cups. But, or you are the Queen of Cups. But you notice how there's her, right? Which is the Queen of Cups. And then you got these two. It's kind of like, I'm not even looking at this as like the devil and the angel. But I do feel like this energy, you're at two minds, you know. And that's not even a card that talks about being at two minds. So this, you got a feminine, all right, in the picture right now. That's probably a little guarded and blocks, and there's no flexibility here. There's some sorrow. There's some sorrow. So I'm getting like all like so there's like conversation or talk that's needed, either him towards her or her towards him. I got sunshine. Let's go this way. What a beautiful death card though. Got the sun in the background. There's new beginnings. You're loved. You know what I mean? Bittersweet. Virgo new moon. Oh, Virgo new moon. I like that. No room for sorrow in my tomorrow. I don't even feel like sorrow here though. I happen to spot the Five of Cups. And so, yeah, so I got the Five of Swords. So it's like, it's arguing. It's more of a mental battle. A little bit of an emotional battle, but more of a mental battle. Where's the fifth sword? There's three in the air. So there's a little like turmoil. There's one laying down. I don't even spot the fifth sword. That's bizarre. Someone's projecting. You might have a very telepathic, oh, there it is. You might have a very telepathic communication. It looks like you set boundaries though. Because if you look, right, these swords are up almost like you're hurt, all right? No one wants to call a truce, all right? You got a sword here, you got a sword here. You got one right here, all right? There's like some boundaries, so I don't know if you set them or somebody else did. But somebody's projecting. There's some projecting going on here. So like I said, you might have a very telepathic communication with somebody too. It's like one feels defeated. I don't know, it's like someone's yapping in someone's ear. Like this is very, I don't know who's who yet. So let's figure this out. I can't stand the Five of Swords. That's too many. I really can't. Too many. I got sunshine. I do feel like there's pain and sorrow here, but I'm not seeing it yet. Got the Three of Cups. Hey, bud, can you hear me? Buddy? Nope, that's Max. He said something about a grilled cheese, but I can't make a grilled cheese. Kaden, can you hear me? Are you on class? Yeah. Do you want a sandwich right now? Yeah. Okay, I can't do a grilled cheese because I'm in the middle of a read. Would you like a turkey sandwich? And Doritos? Yes, no? Yes, no? You want a peanut butter sandwich? Yes? Okay. I'm back. 2-minute break. I gotta make Kaden a peanut butter sandwich. Ow! Did you just hear my knees? And look at my hair's wet. Hold on. I'm so sorry, but my son is hungry and in school. My hands are cold? I don't have a plate. You want a plate? Let me get you a paper towel. Love you. Love you more. Okay. I'm back. Pants are even soaked. I didn't realize my hair was that wet. Sorry about that, guys. Priorities. Okay. Let me get back in my feelings real quick. Hermit, Death card, 8 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 5 of Swords, 3 of Cups. So there's a given that there's too many people in the picture here. You're walking away. If you're not doing the walking away, somebody else is doing the walking away. I just think it's like you either feel defeated or you're accepting something. It's like that type of energy again. I'd rather you accepted than felt defeated is basically what I'm trying to encourage you guys to go with that one versus feeling like you weren't good enough or defeated or you thought things were going to go differently, because I think you thought a process was going to go differently. You know, it's something like that. But remember, there's a transformation here. And the 8 of Cups has had to walk, right? But this is also walking in the direction of something new. But right here, this is telling me you're walking away. You're walking away from something for the new, right? New moon in Virgo. So this probably should have been wrapped up with the full moon, but it wasn't, and that takes time. Cycles take time. What's this Hermit? 10 of Cups. The Hierophant. So there's definitely a family or a relationship in the Empress. 5 of Pentacles. 3. Yeah, see, she's trying to kind of manifest her way back in. But it's like for the wrong reasons. Because there's like new love. Because someone's partying, drinking, eating, having fun, hanging out, their energy shifting, you know, so it's a tough scenario because it looks like, hi honey, looks like somebody else came into the picture and what's ending is probably a family situation. But this means that there's a good chance you have an energy that's now manipulating. So let's think, good thing this is the end of this. So somebody's really going within and being like, what do I do here? So you got one energy that's genuinely concerned. And you have another one that's kind of playing mind games because there's somebody else in the picture. It's clear as day. What's the Death card? But somebody knows, or you both know, that it's over with the Death card. I think somebody wants to transform and you're kind of wondering, like, can I transform? But see, it's not going to be transformed because now you got the Knight of Cups with the Page of Cups with the Ace of Wands. So you got some deep feelings and attraction for somebody else. I mean, so maybe this other person didn't expect it because the Ten of Swords is there with the Tower. That's an ending with the Death card for sure. So there's definitely a finality. And this is a quick transition too, being with the Knight of Wands. It's just Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords. This is Eight of Cups. Knight of Swords. Came right back out. Spirit knows where my brain is. So, but it's going this way. So it's like you're still communicating with something that should be done and over. I don't know. This is not a situation that's just going to be done and over. There's family involved. Okay. But this is somebody who wants answers. So it's like you're walking away and the other one's like, nope, I want answers. But it doesn't look like you're giving them. Or there's another energy that's definitely not giving them. What's this Queen of Cups? So it looks like you have somebody trying to possibly manipulate energy. And then you have the King of Swords. And they look furious looking right up at the Five of Swords with the Two of Cups. 4 of Wands, the Lovers, yeah. So somebody else is making a decision to invest elsewhere. But there's still a contract, a very toxic one. Look at this. Justice, 3 of Pence, and the Devil. So this is a very toxic karmic relationship that needs to be left. It looks like it is being left. It's still hard. You guys know how hard it is to get out of karmic situations. Shoo. What's this Five of Swords? So it's just, so you have this one energy that, I don't know if she's the wife or the longtime girlfriends or, but it looks like she's trying to manipulate a situation. Yeah, a new start. But she's not serious. She's coming in as the Fool. Okay, so, and he is kind of like, why the phone rang? None of their eyes, either of these eyes are even open. And it's sitting on the Five of Swords. So it's like they're manipulating each other in their own way. But it's not, it's whether they see it or not. Like, it's the Hangman. It's like it's hung up. Because they're not seeing it. Yeah, again, being at two minds about where to go, what to do next. What's this Three of Cups? I want a different read. But I'm glad this is coming to a finality. Page of Wands. So you're definitely still yapping. Everyone's still kind of yapping. What's this Ten of Cups? See, this is tough because you got one energy that's really using their soul. Okay, the Empress. Which is the family situation. That's over. But this one wants a second chance. What's the Empress? The Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo. 4 of Wands, Lovers, 2 of Wands. Just something karmically is going in someone's direction, especially with the Wheel being here. Something's definitely being divinely guided. I keep getting the same story though. So here's the thing. If there's a lot of people in this picture, this is telling me now somebody that's whomever is in this hermit mode, whoever's soul searching, is now looking at somebody differently, is now looking at somebody as an Empress. It's got every quality they're looking for. Something can evolve and grow. They're content. So somebody now sees someone differently, or they're about to, in this new moon in Virgo. So this could be you, because it's not actually the wife. I thought it was, but this is saying it's not what's at the bottom of the deck anymore. Okay, but there's a Lover. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Leo, because that's strong sitting in one pile. But definitely looking at you differently now. This is going to be a quick transition though, with the Knight of Wands sitting on top of the Death card. Scorpio energy too, but this is more like a kind of a quick transition. So now this is somebody walking away from the Queen of Cups. And before, this was the Empress or the Queen of Swords. But because it's sitting next to the Five of Swords, now this woman is now coming in giving emotion, but it's like false emotion. This is somebody who's normally does not show emotion, and now is all like, I'm sad, I want this back. Manipulating. She's manipulating somebody's emotions here. And it's frustrating him, but he sees it and he doesn't see it. Or he's about to start seeing it. Because see, I think he's about, because right here, it's like neither of them see it, because they probably had a family or something. But he's starting to see it. So she's using emotion on somebody who's kind of a detached person when it comes to emotions. So I feel like she's using a different tactic, because he knows with the Three of Cups, or she knows with the Three of Cups being there with the Page of Wands, that there's somebody else in the picture. So this is kind of an unfortunate situation for sure. Everybody wants people for the wrong reasons sometimes, and then other people look at something like, well, maybe it just took that person to be a little jealous to really realize what they lost. No. If somebody comes in for the wrong reasons right off the rip, they haven't learned any lessons. There's no lessons that have been learned. And that's a given. You really shouldn't look at it as, because I think this energy is looking at it as, well, maybe they just, now that somebody else is in the picture, maybe they realize, you know, maybe I am worth keeping around or something. So that person needs to work on their self-confidence too, because that's not the case. This one's manipulating emotions at this point. But I don't really think she realizes she's doing it. She doesn't, because there's another person in the picture. See what I'm saying? So if you come in for the wrong reasons, even if it is because of jealousy, it's not because they realize they miss you. It's because of jealousy. There's a big damn difference there, and there's a lesson that's not learned. So if you put yourself back into that cycle, it's not gonna work. So what's going on with this Five of Swords? Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Five of Swords, Queen of Cups. Because this is her projecting her energy. So she's like, I'm sad. And she's probably a little sad because karma's about to kick her in the ass because there's something very karmic here. But it doesn't seem sincere. Yeah, so coming to light in the Grim Reaper. Okay, this relationship is over. No second chances. It's time to grow and transform your life. So things are coming to light, all right? So, and a falling out with the dragonfly. Okay, so, but still trying, okay? So, but again, the Grim Reaper is done. The relationship's over. This is, the universe had to have interfered because there's no going back. And I don't think either of them realize it yet. I do think somebody's just starting to realize it. And I think it's because somebody else came into their life, especially with the Lovers on the board and there being too many people in the picture. I don't think everybody's sleeping with each other, and I don't think everyone's swapping juices. Like, that goes down sometimes, but could be a possibility because the Three of Cups is here. But it doesn't look like it. It just looks like something that, like, totally just needs to wrap up. Now over here with the Hermit, the one that's really going within, because this is the Empress. It used to be her, but now, see, she's manipulating the energy and coming in the Queen of Cups. The wife, the girlfriend, the ex-wife, whoever this person that wants back in has never come in as the Queen of Cups ever, right? No, so she's manipulating. And with the Hermit over here, healing heart, healing from a breakup or freedom from a toxic relationship. See what I'm saying? So now, but at the same time, he's soul searching with this Empress and the Sun. So well, who's this Empress? That I'm guessing is you guys. Because under the Empress was the High Priestess kept coming in. So I don't know if that's like a spiritual thing. Who's this Empress, please? Oh, my bed frame must be against the heater. That's annoying. Yeah, that's me. All right, who's this Empress? Okay. Do you guys hear it? Holy annoying. Let me try to shuffle this way. What's this Empress? Okay, well, that's too many. That's not going to help. You also have a situation here. If you're going to be part of someone's life, you're going to have to learn to adapt. Okay. So we have a runner. So she might be like, I'm out because of everything that's going on. But it could be fear of intimacy too, or listening to your ego. Let's get one more. Or you're just at the point where enough's enough. You know what I mean? Many options. Keys on a ring. So you got choices. And if it's not other people, it's choices where what do you want? So there's this read. So it definitely, with the Grim Reaper coming out, it looks like there's going to be some wrap-ups. It looks like there's still something kind of going on, though. Because both their eyes are just shut. You know, and it's like, once he realizes what she's doing, it's over. And I don't think he's picked up on it yet. It's hard because this is a karmic relationship. But this is healing from a heartache. So this is somebody who is healed and is now soul searching. But it's still toxic. But There had to have been probably a family situation, so this person's always going to be in someone's life. But this is over. There's no second chances. It's time to grow and transform your life. And that's what's going on with the Death card here. It is, you are transforming. So, this is also somebody who's extremely torn, because this is somebody who wants their freedom, but likes to settle at the same time. So you have an energy that's frustrated. Excuse me. So let's see what's new for this energy. Because I feel like this is stuff that all comes out with full moons. So that means here comes the new. It could be you being single, mingling, or there's somebody else in the picture and you choose to dedicate more time to the other person versus this one. But I will tell you what some of them, it's they're not seeing it yet. But they will. It's a given. Because it's the Grim Reaper. The year definitely is done. And I knew there was already a finality here with all the endings, all the cards of endings. So, let's find out what's new for this person. And it doesn't mean, or you guys, it doesn't mean it's a new person per se. I'm saying it like that because it's the Lovers. It's a given that there's too many people in the picture. But just because I say there's a third party, it does not mean everybody's sleeping together. And it does not mean it's relationships. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be a sister. It could be just a nosy Nelly. Okay? It could be somebody's best friend and they're like, nah, I need you, like a wingman. You know what I mean? Or your girlfriend just wants you to be single and have fun, you know. So it's just because I say third party does not always mean it's an intimate scenario. This obviously looked like a little more of an intimate scenario. And you do have this other energy that's kind of like about to maybe try to use their sexy to get back in, but I think somebody's going to pick up on it before that happens. Okay, so since the scenario is ending and we are going into the new moon, so it's new energy, let's see what's going on with this scenario. And I don't want to know about that mama no more, or that papa, because it's over. So there's got to be either a new start, you want to be single, or you don't, or there's a new start to a relationship because something's over. And transitions take time, guys, right? So even if you are the other person or a lover, it's not something that's just going to come together real quick. This other person's going to want time. So 5 of Pentacles with the Tower. So it's kind of sudden. I don't know if somebody all of a sudden is going to get left out of the picture. It's kind of ironic that came out. But you got the Lovers and a decision being made. So they're going to go through a little bit of sorrow. You're going to go through, you know, missing somebody, missing the way, you know, things were. But that's normal because the Tower is about to come down. So if this is not your scenario and it's your friends going through this, be there for that person because it's not easy. Change, we're starting off with, you know, a 5. That's right off the rip. That's change. I'm really annoyed. that I moved my when I sat. Every time I shuffle, all I hear is, oh, it's better. I moved it a little bit. All I hear was the Veda heater. Must have been when I jumped on my bed. So, yay, I fixed it. So that's too many. There's some sorrow. It's just, it's comfort. You're missing your comfort. You're missing routine. And it might be hard because the other person might be having a hard time figuring things out. But it's karmic, guys. So, you got the Page of Swords and the King of Wands. It's going to be hard because this energy, I almost look at this King of Wands now wants back in. Like they're realizing something. Men or women, like they're realizing something now. But now that they're King of Wands, right? So ready to take action, move forward, more happy energy, you know, more outgoing, more confident. It's got more fire. I got that fire in my soul. See, that's what happens when you let go. But you also have the Two of Swords too with Judgment. So this has to be the other person or some type of situation, because now, like I said, it's like being at two minds. What do I do? I kind of want back in. This energy feels really stuck, but the wheel is here, guys, and with justice. So this is the karmic wheel. You can't go backwards. You can only move forward. So you can either choose this Ace of Pentacles and move forward, okay? Or with Judgment and the Eight of Swords, or, because this is very karmic what they were in or what you were in, okay? Or you can stay stuck and battle your own demons, okay? This is like separation energy, okay? This is what a break does to somebody. It's mentally and physically exhausting. If you are in this situation, please start to accept, because this energy, I'm telling you straight up, can either choose to stay stuck, okay, in this karmic ass cycle, or they can take a new start and accept the change and the little bit of drama that's going to come along with it, because that's how things roll, okay? When you change and other people see it and something has to end, you have this, I'm at two minds, because I don't want to make this one feel bad, but you also have the other one manipulating a situation in a way that nobody sees it, and it's this energy staying stuck. So even though they're trying to move forward, you got this other energy kind of like, but I really don't want it to be over. Think about my family. If you got somebody who's saying something like that, you're dealing with a master manipulator, whether you want to pick up on it or not. It's a shitty thing to say. Once you know something's over, there's already been a separation, there's already been a divorce, but now all of a sudden you want someone back, or a major breakup and you want someone back, and think about the family. Fuck you for even fucking with my mind like that, because that's what somebody's doing, because the karmic wheel is now turning, and this person can literally, like I said, you can either choose to sit in this, which is just awful and painful, okay, or you can accept the change and have a new start, because the universe is now giving you this opportunity. So it's up to you. And how I explained my situation, a lot of it has to do with acceptance. I don't see this being my situation by any means, but it still boils down to accepting. Okay, there is not really acceptance here. So if this is a friend, be patient with them and try to be there for them. If this is you, it's definitely time to go into hermit mode if you have not yet. If this is your situation and someone becomes quiet, it's for good reason, because somebody's actually soul searching, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay. So you got the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So this is somebody wants to kind of give up, you know, but it's not moving. The Page of Wands, nothing's moving. Okay. So until you or this energy chooses to unstick themselves and really get out of this karmic mess, you know, it is what it is. And if they do choose to fight elsewhere and pick and choose your own battles, if this is you and someone else, I feel like it's still going to be really slow. Now it's over. See, it's the family. It's where you were investing time. With the Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords reversed, not telling the truth with the 10. With the Ten of Swords, with the Devil, with the Tower. So be careful here. If you're the outsider, whether you're a lover or a friend, this energy needs time to realize that there's another energy that has been in somebody's life for a really long time, so it's hard to accept, but they are trying to manipulate the situation right now, and they are purposely keeping someone stuck. So until this person realizes what's going down, there's not much you can do except for take care of yourself. Okay, so there's that. It's kind of unfortunate, but again, stuff takes time. Okay, and the sun comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. All right, so have patience on yourself and with somebody else, you know. So this just needs to kind of unwind. If you're the other person, it didn't really talk about the other person that much. If you're the other person, I'll just throw a card real quick and see what's next for you. Because I know you probably were like, what about me? Because this is more like, the read I just did must be either your friend's going through this, a family member, or a lover. Like, this is more of like spirit being like, this is kind of what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. So if you're the other person, whether you're a friend or a lover, let's see what's next for you. Whether it's this person or not, we don't need to clarify who it is. Just accept what's going on in your life, and you use your own soul to decide what you want to do next. 3 came out, and they're pretty important. So it says coffin. Endings bring new beginnings. There's growth, change, transition. You got the butterfly, and a relationship evolving or going to the next phase. Then you have passion, instant chemistry, liking each other and having fun. Okay, so whether it's this person or somebody new, it just looks like things are gonna get better for you. Okay, so that's a good thing. And this could be for the other person too, honestly, because if they're choosing new, then here's a new beginning. Most of you, this is probably a lover, and you're dealing with exactly this scenario, and your relationship might start to evolve. Okay. And others of you, you're gonna start getting that passion back in life, which is really nice. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or a meeting or dating. So it's nice, guys. There's nothing negative here. Okay. So it's a great outcome. So if this is you as a lover or a friend, and you're watching this unfold behind the scenes, for some of you, this will be your person, and the energy will shift, okay? And things will start to work out a little better for you guys. Others of you, if you're the one that walked away from this scenario because it was too much to handle, and you're now accepting, you know, you got a new beginning here too, and you're evolving, which is nice. And find that passion again and start having fun again. And next thing you know, here comes Cupid. All right. Let's hope it's not stupid Cupid, but you know, you'll figure it out then too. You'll figure it out then too. Okay. So I love you guys. So, as you guys are like battling it out over here, yeah, everyone deserves to have fun again. So, I am going to go, I'm probably going to come back on, but I got to go make Mia some lunch, and I got to make myself some lunch, and then we will come back on and try to get, I love you too, and try to get what's going on with you, because we literally just read behind the scenes. So, for those that, you know, want that newness, let's see what's coming your way. All right. Yeah, I didn't see. I literally just caught a glimpse of it, but I really wasn't paying attention. So, I love you guys, and I will be back shortly. Okay? We'll talk soon. I love you guys. I love you too. I'll be back soon. Yeah, we'll do the new. Let's see. Okay? I love you too. We'll be back shortly. Bye, guys. You're welcome. I'll see you soon. Ooh, did you see Spirit? Did you just see Spirit? I actually just looked in that way because I felt something, and then when I looked real quick, it was like, boom. Anywhoosie, I love you. Bye.